Hey everybody, this is Bruce. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started, I would just like to ask each of you to subscribe and like the video, subscribe to the channel, like the video. If you've already subscribed in advance, thank you and I love you for it. If you have not subscribed yet, somewhere in the square rectangle thing of this video, there's a subscribe button. Click on that for me. Follow this channel. There's going to be a lot of impactful things coming from this that will literally change your world. So a little bit about me. My name is Bruce, 52 years old. I'm a master personal trainer, certified nutritionist. I've written and published several books on fitness and nutrition. I'm also a certified professional life coach and a energy leadership index master practitioner. In addition to that, I'm a husband. I'm a best friend to my wife. I'm a lover. I'm a father. More importantly, I'm a daddy. And I'm a child of God. I'm not here to convince anybody to believe in God. You know, whatever your religious preference is, I respect that, and I just ask that you respect mine and everybody else's that's watching this channel as well. I do believe that everybody was created on purpose, and I do believe that everybody was created with a purpose. And as long as you believe that, hey, that's amazing. What I would like to touch on today is the power of the words that come out of our mouth. And one of the things that I'm going to speak on today, the biggest thing I'm going to speak on today is when people say, I'm sorry. Right? We have to stop saying, I'm sorry. When you say the words, I am, the next words out of your mouth are going to chase you until they catch you. Whether you say, I'm hungry, I'm full, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm tired, I'm energetic, I'm bored, I'm excited, whatever those words are, they're going to chase you until they catch you. There's nothing wrong with saying, I apologize. When you say the word I, the next word out of your mouth, you're declaring, you're making an action statement. You're not declaring yourself to be anything. I made some declarative statements at the very beginning of this video. I am a master personal trainer. I am a certified nutritionist. I am an author. I am a husband. I'm a father. I'm a daddy. I'm a lover. I'm a best friend. I'm a brother. I'm a child of God. Those are all declarative statements. So one of the things you'll learn about me as these videos go is I love examples. I love analogies. Um, I'm not the brightest crown in the box, but I color really, really well. So I have found that I like to break things down to its simplest form so that I can understand it because I can't teach it to somebody else if I don't understand it. So whenever I regurgitate something to somebody, I want to be able to make sure that they walk away with full understanding of what it is that I'm saying, because what I don't want is somebody to walk away from me feeling more confused than they did before they came to me. Easy enough to understand. So let's take a baby, right? A baby is born, and as they develop and as they grow, the only thing they know about themselves is what we as parents and other people around pour into them. They grow up, they get to understand how pretty or handsome, how smart, how witty, how loving and beautiful they are, and that's all they know, and they trust the words that come out of our mouths because we are the authority figure in their life. We are their parents. We are the people that surround them, the people that love them, right? If a mother and father were to teach their child that the sky is green and the grass is blue and that numbers are letters and letters are numbers, then they're going to grow up believing everybody else in the world is half cuckoo and crazy, because that's not what they were taught. That's not what they learned, right? So let's fast forward to the first play date this child has. Usually when they're around a year and a half old, they have a play date with some friends, or they get into childcare or something of that nature. And inevitably something's going to go wrong. Somebody's going to take a toy, somebody's going to pull hair, somebody's going to bite somebody, somebody's going to knock over a glass, or something of that nature. Something's going to go wrong. And what is the first thing that that child is taught when something goes wrong. That's what's called pause for effect. So anyway, the first thing that we tell that child is now say I'm sorry, right? So we stand there with the child until they say they're sorry. Now think about it for a second. If the only thing that that child knows about themselves is how handsome, how pretty, how funny, how witty, how smart, how wonderful and beautiful they are, but the first thing they ever declare about themselves out of their mouth is not I'm pretty or I'm handsome or I'm smart, I'm witty, I'm beautiful, beautiful, I'm lovable, this, that, and the other. The first thing they ever declare out of their mouth is I'm sorry. Think about that for a second. That can go pretty deep, right? So now, the first thing that that child has ever declared about themselves is that I'm sorry. Well, what does that mean? That means that they're less than everything else that everybody has told them their entire young life up to this point, right? And then that steamrolls into other things as they get older. You know, they hear people talk about, oh, you're lazy. I don't know why you bother to do that. You never finish anything you start. Stops touching stuff. You break everything that you touch, right? These things get worse and worse and worse. So it goes from I'm sorry to I'm worthless. I'm a waste of time. Why do I do? Why do I bother to do anything? I mess up everything that I do. Yada yada yada. And now we wonder why we have a society full of people that don't want to do anything. They just expect everything to be handed to them and have this sense of entitlement. When why should they go out and do anything for their on their own, right? They never finish anything they start. They break everything they touch. You know, they're just always in the way. And besides that, they're sorry. And how do they know they're sorry? They say they know they're sorry because they declared themselves to be. They were told to say, I am sorry, right? So when you think about that goes really, really deep. It's very, very impactful. So what I want everybody to learn today um, is stop saying I'm sorry. You're not sorry. You can apologize, but never declare yourself to be something than what you were created to be. You weren't created sorry. You weren't created imperfect. You weren't created by mistake. You were created on purpose with a purpose, right? And that's a beautiful thing. So we're going to be doing more videos. And again, the videos will get better. The content will get better. I'll get better at giving the content as I become more comfortable doing this whole YouTube thing. Um, but I believe that my purpose here on the face of this earth is to shine light into everybody else's darkness. Um, and that's what I want to do. As time goes on, I'll tell you more about me, more about my story or my history, I should say. My story's not done. Uh, I'm still living. I'm still loving. I'm still breathing. A story in itself has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and I don't have an end yet. So uh, I can only tell you my history up to this point, and I have no problem sharing that with you as time goes on. Uh, Feel free to comment to anything that you like or dislike on this channel, any ideas that you might have for topics on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe and share this channel. Again, this is just the beginning. It's only going to get better from here. So I'm going to wrap this one up. Uh, Stop saying I'm sorry. You're not a sorry person. You're priceless. You're perfect. There's nothing wrong with saying I apologize. There is something wrong with saying I'm sorry. None of us want to be wrong. We always want to be right. So stop saying the wrong things. Stop declaring yourself to be something less than who you are, something less than what you were created to be. Stop saying I'm sorry. And just simply say I apologize. My bad. Hey, I'll make sure I don't do that again. I wasn't aware. There's nothing wrong with making a mistake. It's not the mistake that matters. It's what you do to make it right that people remember, right? You can make a mistake and it's okay. It's what you do to make it right that counts. That's what leaves the lasting impression on people. So just simply apologize. Never say I'm sorry.